I found this while I was walking the other day. What is it? They are stones from a memorial garden, and from what I can tell, the memorial garden has been demolished. I don't know this person, I don't know the context for all. I know they're being installed, and I'm misreading the situation, but for purposes of this video, let's pretend that the memorial garden a new building's getting built there. It reminded me of this passage that I'd been meaning to tell you about, which is this. Years after Carl Sagan died, his daughter wrote this book for small creatures such as we. In a previous video, I described this book as a book that will change your perspective on the relationship between science and religion. That is still true, but it is also a book about grief and loss and how we cope with a new understanding of loss in this modern world. There's a lesson in the stones that Sagan explains. After the little boy left, my mom turned and said to me, "I just realized it's like you die again when the last person who knew you dies." We go to great lengths to remember the people that we have lost, going so far as embracing the gold standard of permanence set in stone. But one day the stones will be moved by this nation or the next, and far sooner than this, the people who remember the ones that they lost will themselves also be lost. This realization is not new. The day that the last person who remembers you dies is the day that you become one of the ancestors, and not what the Ovambo people of Namibia call the living dead. Maybe I'm the weird one, but I find it somewhat comforting that there have been people over the centuries attempting to grapple with this same exact concept. Sidebar, shout out to Professor Olupona, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry, who is the one that taught Sasha Sagan, who taught me, and now I'm teaching you. Sidebar to the sidebar, there's a discussion guide, and there's acknowledgements, and there's a postscript, but I cannot find a citation for where he said this. Penguin Random House, Putnam, you're slipping. Like your sources. Sorry, mortality. Tone shift. Ugh. Though I suppose the fact that every author's citation train will eventually end is another way to rederive the concept that we're getting at. So thanks, Penguin Random House in Putnam. I do not know how to end this video because I do not know the answer to the question of mortality. No one does. I've tried pithy conclusions that I shot and deleted about like how ephemerality is more important than Ozymandian rebellion against time, but I don't know what to say. The permanence of loss unites us. The summons of nihilism demands answer. Read this book, you might like it.